Hello everyone and welcome back to yet another video on the channel. This video is my FA Cup semi-final predictions. I've just uploaded the Premier League predictions, please go and check that one out. But this one is my semi-final of the FA Cup predictions. Let's get straight into it. On Saturday at 3:30 PM at Wembley Stadium, we've got the top two in the Premier League. We've got Manchester City going head-to-head with Liverpool yet again for a place in the FA Cup final. And both teams have had a straightforward enough run to get here. Not really had any trouble. City getting past the likes of Peterborough. And Fulham on this run to the FA Cup. Liverpool getting past the likes of Norwich. They've got past the places like Norwich and stuff like that, going 1-0 down to Norwich in a previous round. So it's not gonna be easy for Liverpool. Nottingham Forest as well in the last round. It's not gonna be easy for either of these teams. Two fantastic teams going head to head in the semi-final of an FA Cup. It's so hard to predict. They're both coming off a 2-2 draw against each other last weekend. They're both playing the Champions League tonight as I record this video. Both leading in their Champions League rounds. And it'll be a crucial game for both teams because they'll both either want to win a quadruple or a treble. So it's massive, massive implications on this game. City have got so many attacking players, as you know. Jesus, Sterling, Silva, De Bruyne, Rodri, Gundogan. So many. Grealish as well. So many good talented players they've got. Liverpool as well have got Diaz, Jota, Mane, Salah, Firmino, Origi, Minamino. And then they've got the likes of Keita, Thiago, Henderson, Fabinho in midfield with Van Dijk, Matip, Gomez, Canate, with Alisson in net, with Trent Alexander-Arnold and Robertson at the fullbacks. I'm so jealous as a United fan because that team is so good. That team can win everything. I don't want them to win everything, but look at the quality in both of the teams. It's insane. So we'll be in for a spectacle at 3:30 on Saturday at Wembley. But it will be so hard to predict a winner because honestly, I don't know who would win. Both teams won't want to lose. Could it go all the way to extra time and even penalties again to decide this game? But I did do some research on the two teams. And at the moment, there's nothing to separate them. In the previous few seasons in the Premier League, there's always been a point between them. For the last 5 seasons, I think. So it's just relentlessness. They've got 2 world-class managers in Pep Guardiola and Jurgen Klopp. They demand effort and just winning. They want to win everything. They're winners. And that's what these two coaches have done to these teams. They've made them serial winners on the big stage. Liverpool winning a Champions League. City still yet to do that. But could do it this season by all means. So it's so hard to predict. It really, really is. And wow, we'll go through some of the last 5 games in all competitions for each team, and it's just relentless. City on March the 9th drew 0-0 at home to Sporting Lisbon. They then drew 0-0 away at Crystal Palace in the league. They then battered Southampton in the last round of the FA Cup 4-1. They then beat Burnley 2-0 away. They then beat Atletico Madrid 1-0 at home in the first leg of the Champions League, which they play tonight, the second leg. And then they draw 2-2 against Liverpool. Liverpool, on the other hand, beat Brighton 2-0 away from home. Beat Arsenal 2-0 away from home. Beat Forest 1-0 away from home in the FA Cup. Beat Watford 2-0 at home. Beat Benfica 3-1 away. And draw 2-2 against City. So you can see there from the last 6 fixtures, no team has lost. None of them have lost a game. They're so good defensively. So good defensively. So determined to win. They're serial winners. They don't lose games. They've got quality players in each department of the pitch. So in this game, I'm going to go with a 2-2 victory. Liverpool to win on penalties. That is so hard for me to say. But I just see Liverpool winning on penalties. They've been there before. I know City have as well, but Liverpool have so much quality going forward. They can bring it all on in extra time maybe and just go for it on penalties. I really think it'll go all the way down to the penalties. I'm going to go 2-2 after extra time. Liverpool to win on penalties. That's my prediction for the first FA Cup match. Let's get straight into the second one on Sunday, where we have a London derby at Wembley at 4:30 kickoff at Wembley Stadium between Chelsea and Crystal Palace. Let's go over the last 6 fixtures for each of these then. Chelsea win 2-1 away at Lille on March the 16th. They then win 2-0 in the last round of the FA Cup at Middlesbrough. They then beat Brentford. They then lose to Brentford 4-1 at home, and then lose 3-1 to Real Madrid at home, and then beat Southampton 6-0. And then last night they won 3-2 away at Real Madrid, but went out 5-4 on aggregate. Crystal Palace, they beat Stoke at home 2-1 on March the 1st. They then went away to Wolves and got a 2-0 victory. They then drew 0-0 at home to Man City. They then smashed Everton in the last round of the FA Cup 4-0. They then beat Arsenal 3-0 at home and then lost 2-1 to Leicester. So Crystal Palace are in fine form. They don't concede many goals. They've got goal scorers like Zaha, Mateta, Ayew, Gallagher, their player of the season in my opinion. And more good creative players as well coming forward, like Tyreek Mitchell at fullback, good promising defender. Mark Guehi, who signed from Chelsea in the summer, good centre-back at the back. Mateta up front, as I've said, with Zaha, Ayew, Gallagher. That front four will be so crucial, with maybe Benteke off the bench as well, bringing something. Chelsea with their quality as well, so much quality. Ziyech, Mount, Lukaku, Pulisic, Werner, Havertz, Rudiger at the back, Silva at the back as well. What a partnership. Reece James and Azpilicueta bombing forward. Alonso as well, bombing forward. So much quality, and they can hurt teams like they've done against Southampton 6-0 last weekend. They can really hurt teams on the day. So this is going to be a fantastic game as well. A London derby at Wembley for a place in the FA Cup final at stake against either City or Liverpool. It's going to be a massive day. Crystal Palace, great day for them. They got to the FA Cup final a few years ago when United won it under Van Gaal. So it'll be a great game, great test for Chelsea, great test for Palace. It's so hard to predict again because of the quality each team has. They have different threats, different weaknesses. 2 good managers as well in Thomas Tuchel and Patrick Vieira. What a job Vieira's doing and what a job Tuchel has done in just over 12 months there, winning the Champions League, getting to all these finals pretty much in the Carabao Cup, FA Cup. Yes, they lost, but they've got there. They've been close. And this will be a very tight game as well. I'm going to go with a 3-2 victory to Chelsea in this game, just because I think Chelsea will have that little bit too much quality for Palace. But Palace have so much threat as well going forward in Gallagher, Zaha, etc. I think they will score 1 or 2 goals against Chelsea because they are vulnerable and they can concede goals, as you saw against Brentford and Real Madrid. They do concede goals. They are capable of losing a game, so Palace may catch them on a good day for them. But I think Chelsea's quality going forward will just be a little bit too much for the Palace defence and Crystal Palace in total. So I'm going to go a 3-2 victory for Chelsea after extra time. I see Chelsea winning this in extra time and getting to the final. So they're my predictions for the FA Cup semi-finals and a brief overview as well of each team. Let's hope we've got a cracking weekend of football coming up with the Premier League and the FA Cup. Please let me know down below or add me on my socials to let me know your predictions for the FA Cup as well. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe and share the channel as well, and I'll catch you next time.